Forget about that. Hats up in the sky.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. On the other side is counterpart, the Jets head coach. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from East Rutherford. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Mason Brown in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Throwing. Nix. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to him. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Buffalo 18, 77.
Gun, it's Jones. The left side, he finds Clem. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's all in trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cuts it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Warriors 70.
Jones to the air again. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Makes the score Jets 7, Broncos nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Pollard. He'll get about 2. Latu there to bring him down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 30.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get this out wide to Pollard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The pressure too much, and he goes down. JT doing the blowout. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this 1st quarter of play.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Jones now on 1st down. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for escape action. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Jones to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is Jones. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Nix now on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Broncos. Here's Nix to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
yards. The pickup there. Good for a Denver first down. Here's Pollard running left. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. To throw is Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Evan Ingram. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And he's taken down there.
So third and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. Throwing is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. This is about as short as you can get. Seibert's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On second down, here's Jones. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Go.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that forward vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Broncos are back within 4. It is 14-10. After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year. The numbers show that. They've come out of the gates hot in this one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw. It's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get it!
A run. This is Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 3rd and long.
Back at the 19-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. Set! Hawk 70, Hawk set 18, Pioneer!
From the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 22 yards.
Hicks, now to throw it here on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and we're able to pick up the first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now Nick's going to look to throw, and that is incomplete. Pat Bryant, the target there. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Shotgun now for Joe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Pat Warrior, 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man. That's Leakett. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco.
Okay, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Right, there we go. Check. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On play action, it's Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By Nick Bonito. A 9-yard loss.
Go.
It's now 2nd and 19.
18 Cardinal. 18
At
Cardinal.
the 44-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw is Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's
Here we
now
go, here we
3rd
go.
and 19.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now, Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Latu, there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jerry Jeudy. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Browns get the W by 2 touchdowns. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Lamar Jackson. One of his 2 touchdown passes, he's got another one on the ground. The Ravens trying to run their record to 8-2. They lead here at halftime. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville. The Jags taking on the Houston Texans. And this is Bashal Tutin. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone. 12-yard touchdown run. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Jones. Quick throw, taken in. It's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Throwing, Jones.